Good morning, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, morning headlines on November 5, 2023. Musa Dadis Camara, Guinea ex-ruler taken by armed men back in jail. BBC, former Guinea dictator Musa Dadis Camara recaptured after armed prison escape. The Guardian, Guinea's escaped ex-military leader recaptured, back in jail, says lawyer. Al Jazeera English, former Guinea coup leader recaptured after gunfire erupts in capital. Financial Times, former Guinean leader Dadis Camara escapes from prison in a jailbreak. Rock in a hard place, France-Spain border residents angry over roadblocks. Labour will work for a Palestinian state. The Guardian, will an Israel-Hamas ceasefire happen? The reasons and roadblocks, explained. Vox.com, why is calling for a ceasefire in Gaza so contentious? ITV News. ITV News, pleas to end the suffering in Gaza are growing louder, but neither side actually wants a ceasefire. Thousands join Washington, D.C. pro-Palestine rally, live. The Independent, no ceasefire, no votes. Tens of thousands attend pro-Palestinian rally in Washington, D.C. The Guardian, hundreds gather at Guildhall for pro-Palestinian protest. Worcester News. Worcester News, thousands rally in D.C. in support of Palestinians and ceasefire in Gaza. The Independent, rapper Macklemore condemns Israeli attacks on Gaza in Washington. Conservative Party, ex-chairman raised MP rape allegations with police, report. Airstrikes target Gaza refugee camp as Blinken says ceasefire risks Hamas regrouping. Rafah border crossing between Gaza and Egypt fails to open for foreigners. BBC, exit of foreign nationals from Gaza temporarily stopped. BBC News. BBC News, UK presses for Rafah crossing to reopen to allow trapped Britons out of Gaza. The Independent, Hamas puts fighters on evacuation lists to stop wounded Palestinians leaving. The Telegraph, Israel versus Hamas today, Palestinians dying in Gaza. Why no ceasefire? Israel-Palestine conflict. Hamburg airport closed after armed man rams vehicle through gate. Israel-Hamas war live, dozens killed in strike on Gaza refugee camp, say Palestinians. Protests around world demand ceasefire. The Guardian, live updates, Israeli warplanes hit refugee camp in Gaza Strip, killing at least 33 people. The Independent, Israel-Hamas war live, heavy Israeli bombing pounds northern Gaza. Al Jazeera English, Israel-Hamas war live, Israeli airstrikes hit Gaza refugee camp, say Palestinians. Biden says progress being made towards a pause. The Guardian, too early to tell. The unlawfulness of Israeli attacks, the case of the Jabalia refugee camp. Israel-Gaza live news, US continues diplomatic push as Arab nations demand Gaza ceasefire. BBC, Antony Blinken meets Arab leaders in fresh effort to stop Gaza conflict escalating. The Guardian, Israel-Hamas war, how much influence does Biden's America have over its ally? Sky News, opinion, a humanitarian pause in Gaza. The New York Times, Israel-Gaza latest news, ceasefire would allow Hamas to regroup, says US. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.